Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's very hot. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, last week I did a video on my top 10 favourite male wrestlers. So of course, what's this video going to be? It's going to be top 10, well, kind of 11, because it was a really hard choice. Favourite female wrestlers. So let's get on with the list. So see, I really struggled with the top 10 male wrestlers, but this one was impossible. I stood in my kitchen staring at the piece of paper with my list on, easily for about 20 minutes deciding who I was going to put in there. There's so many. There is so many. I'm actually quite surprised about my list. See, my list, you know, like my male list was all back in the day, guys. All guys I've seen before, back in the day, legends. This is a bit of a mix with the ladies. There's a few people I wanted to put on the list, but I've never been the biggest fans of. It's number 10. When this lady was in WWE, I wasn't a fan. I used to boo her so much. I used to really boo her. And she obviously teamed up with one of the other guys that was on the list. You know, was on the male list. And that is Melina. So Melina for me was, apart from Beth Phoenix, was up there with my hated superstars. I hated her. I think I actually cried a few times she actually come on screen, because I just didn't like her at all. But when I actually look back on it now, same with Edge, you know, same with the whole Edge situation, she was incredible. Like, I am gutted she's not there anymore, and I'm gutted they haven't even called her back for like a reunion. She was, you know, she was a massive part of me watching wrestling. Most of the matches, the most incredible matches I remember with the Divas, she's in it. So yeah, she's got to be on the list. She's not someone you think, oh my god, I love her so much, but she was just brilliant. She was just such a bitch. She was nasty, she was mean, and she did not care. And that is, you know, it's definitely why she's on my list, because she just didn't give a crap who she annoyed, who she pissed off. She just did not care. So that's of course why she's going to be on my list. So next up, who do I have? Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm actually got a really bad cold. I'm actually feeling a bit sorry for myself. So that's why my nose is really red and I look like Rudolph. But I'm gonna have a cup of tea. Right. So number 9. Number 9 on my list has got to be Naomi. I've said before how much I really like her. I started liking her from watching Total Divas. Actually, I wasn't really a fan of her before. You know, when she was kind of with Cameron, I wasn't really keen on her before. So I watched her on Total Divas and watched just how she is and how nice and down to earth she is. And then I watched it when she changed, how, you know, she changed her entrance, and you had this Feel the Glow power. And to me, personally, that I think that changed a lot for the other divas as well, because, you know, she was the first person to have full blackout lights, and that was massive. And watching her, you know, talk about if it was going to work, and how worried she was, how people were going to react to her, you know, it was quite deep. Actually, it was quite deep. But I don't know if it's, you know, see, must watch her. When she goes into that ring, she is just like, she's like an explosion. She comes in and just, that's it. That's it. And she's flying around. You know, she's flexible. She knows what she's doing. She's just amazing to watch. There's so many people like that now, to be fair, but she is just absolutely incredible to watch, and she's got such a great personality. Number see, I wasn't always the biggest fan of her, I won't lie. This one I wasn't always the biggest fan, but she is a legend. She is beautiful, like, she's stunning. And when I saw her return and she came back and it all kicked off and she was in the Ultimate Tag Team, it was amazing. And of course I am talking about the legend Trish Stratus. There's not really, she's cool, right? For starters, she's cool. As soon as she come back, everyone was like, "Oh, you're about to get kicked." But she, you know, she's a champion. She's got a record, right? She's got a record, and she's such an inspiration for, you know, other wrestlers, other female wrestlers out there that want to do well. They can see her success and how well she's done. So yeah, she's just cool, and she still got it. When she came back, she was like pow pow pow. She was incredible. So yeah, I wasn't always the biggest fan of her, but I've, you know, last few years I've got into watching her a lot more, especially with her return. That was really exciting as well. At number 7, I actually had to count my fingers then because I forgot what number I was on. Anyway, I've spoken about this lady quite a lot recently. She, of course, she's gonna be on my list, and that's Becky. Of course she's on there. So the thing is with Becky Lynch, I think she is currently, well, I know she's currently the biggest, you know, female wrestler in the division. She's the one everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to be her. She's getting opportunities just flying at her. She's brilliant. I think it's because she's got the I don't give a crap attitude. She just doesn't care. But she can wrestle. She's hardworking. She's like amazing. She's just amazing. Becky Lynch is amazing. You know, she's got a lot going on at the minute. WrestleMania, fingers crossed it's going to be her. Let's not discuss the whole Charlotte Flair thing because I'll get annoyed. Anyway, thank you Vince McMahon for that one. Yeah, so Becky Lynch is my number 7. At number 6. Okay, so this lady isn't in my list because of her incredible wrestling skills. She's not. She's in my list because she's just one of my all-time favourites, and that's Tori Wilson. I think she'd be in everyone's top 10. She would be in everyone's top 10. Everyone loved Tori Wilson, not because she's just incredibly gorgeous and she's just looks amazing even now, and her fitness is unreal and she puts me to shame. Not just that, but she is just bionic, you know. I still can't believe how good she looks. Actually, she looks just unreal. Anyway, the reason why Tori Wilson is in my top 10 / kind of 11 group is she was a massive part of my childhood. So obviously when I first got into watching wrestling, she was one of the divas. So I used to watch her all the time. I used to play her on my PlayStation. She was just someone that I wanted to look like for a start. Wanted to grow up and look like her. Very much obviously did not happen, but we can dream. But Tori Wilson is just a beauty. I'll give her that. She's a beauty, and in my heart she'll be a legend forever. So she's Lita. That's it. Lita. Lita. Don't know what else. Anyway. Yeah, Lita. Anyway, Lita. I don't even think I have any words. Thing is with Lita, she's just amazing. I am looking forward to meeting her in April. Just putting that one out there. Very, very excited about that one. She is just different, isn't she? She's different, and everybody loves her. She come in, and I think because I love the Hardys as well so much, them three together just makes me happy. So I don't even know why I love her so much, but maybe because she's an amazing wrestler. For one, she is a pretty damn cool wrestler. She is cool. All right, I think that's why she's in my list, because she is awesome. She's obviously another reason why I've continued watching wrestling. You know, when she made her return, I was a little bit excited. I'm not gonna lie. Her and Trish Stratus together, that was it. So I'm hoping them two will come back together and form as one again, be the champions. I'm not asking for much, just a little bit, but it would be freaking cool if them two just come back and killed it together. Number 4, I have Mickie James. When I first started watching wrestling, I was a bit same as the whole Melina situation. Wasn't really keen, but she, you know, in my childhood, she was a massive part of my childhood. She was. All the times I used to watch wrestling, she was there. She was part of it. You know, she was a champion. She's amazing. Mickie James is amazing. She's a legend for still going. She's an absolute legend. You know, she's not getting as much limelight anymore, because, without sounding rude, she has had her limelight. She has had her time. But she has worked so hard, and she's still amazing. Like, she's so good. And she's kind of like another, you know, Naomi, where she is like a ball, like an explosion coming through, where she's just got so much power and just so much bounce. And, you know, she is someone that just, the ring just goes when she comes in. So, of course, she was going to be on my list. When I saw her last year at a live event, may have got a bit crazy. I'm gonna definitely add the video in there of that, because that was exciting. But yeah, so she is definitely number 4 in my list. So at number 3, I'll do it that way because my fingers are really the other way. Anyway, Victoria. Anyone that knows me will know how much I love Victoria. I've met her. She's amazing. She's just beautiful. Oh my gosh, she was so nice. And I think she complimented my eyelashes when I had them done as well. And I think I did them myself. So that was cool. Anyway, Victoria, she was an original, you know, she was one of the original powerhouses. When, you know, her, Candice and Tori Wilson, come on, like, that's pretty cool. So Victoria, she used to be someone I wanted to be. I think it was mainly just because she was just such a crazy hard nut. I think that's why, because she was just so, I don't really know how to put it, but she was just ready to go, wasn't she? She just had the body, and she was just up for a fight. She was up for a fight, but she was rich. You know, she was a really good wrestler. I would absolutely love to see her return. You know, just for a little comeback. Just have like an old school reunion. Get everyone along. I would be so excited. At number 2, I've mentioned them before in my favourite wrestler video. This is one for back in the day. This is the one that if the person watched it would have been a little bit offended by what I had to say. But number 2 is Candice Michelle. Just because I wanted to be her, in all honesty, she was just the dream, wasn't she? She was just beautiful and sexy and cool, and I just wanted to be her, really, when I was younger. See, that's who I used to pretend I was. I wasn't. I'm never gonna be. But that is who I pretend I was. She, you know, like I said before, she wasn't a bad wrestler. Oh, that's mean, innit? That's mean. I can't even say she was a bad wrestler. She just wasn't the best. But she did, you know, she worked in it, and I miss her so much. I really miss her. So I'd like her to come back. If anybody's got any connections, let her know that I'd like her to come back. You know, just even for like a one-off, even the reunion that I was just talking about, I'd like her to return, just because she's just my fave. So of course, my number 1. I've mentioned her before. I have mentioned how much I love this woman. This is like the whole John Cena thing all over again, because I'm probably going to mention her always. And obviously that is Natalya. Natalya, she's just wonderful. She is, do you know what? When I had my little break from wrestling, when I had my little break from watching wrestling, she is probably one of the only reasons I came back to watching wrestling. She, to me, is just, she's brilliant. She's just so, well, I've never met her, but I'd like to meet her. So if anyone's got any connections with that as well, hook me up. She's just so lovely. Well, she comes across lovely. She can wrestle as well. Like, she has got some good stamina. Her in that Royal Rumble, I was rooting for her. I was rooting Team Natalya the whole time till she got knocked out, and then I had to go and root for somebody else, and then they got knocked out. Then they got knocked out. The people that I kept wanting to win were gone, which I was a little bit gutted about. Anyway, so other than that, Natalya. Let's go back to Natalya. I just adore her. She loves cats. I love cats. That's a good shout. I just don't even know. Just everything about her. I see her come out and I'm like screamed at the TV. Absolutely just screaming. She's a good wrestler. She's lovely. She does loads of stuff with charities. She had an amazing father. She's got amazing family members. She is just an all-round beautiful human. I've actually realised how much I talk some rubbish in these videos. So I know that. So I apologise. But anyway, Natalya is a legend, and she is my number 1. She will always be my number 1. So that is it. That is the video done. So that is my favourite female wrestlers. Yeah, do you know what? I think it was hard to think of reasons why they are my favourites off the top of my head. It was really hard actually. But I think individually they've all got their own different reasons for it, you know. And that was a really, really hard list for me. There's even a few of them now that, you know, that are current that could have been in my list. Oh, my stomach rumbled. You know, that could have been in my list, but they're just not the same to me as the others, you know, and the older girls, sorry. Anyway, that is the end of the video today. So I want to do some, you know, I'm doing all right in a minute, you know, I'm I'm doing 2 videos a week, which is good. Because I don't have all the time in the world, but we're doing good. So, hopefully soon I will do some more kind of top 10 kind of things. Let me know what you think. Let me know what kind of top 10 you think I should do. Good shout. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe. It's the tea. It's too much tea, I think. It's getting to my throat a bit. Anyway, like and subscribe, and I shall see you very soon.